Bearbait back at it again with family outings. Today it's just me and my dad right here.
What's up, guys?
And today we are just going to be hiking up this mountain right here and trying to find some sheds. So we'll tell you how that turns out.
Morning. I'm here with Bearbait. We're back at it, doing what we love. We're actually on plan number B, or plan letter B, because the area that I wanted to go into is still blocked off for the year. Somebody's lacking there. So we turned our elk shed hunting morning into a deer scouting morning. I only have half a day. We have to get over to a nephew's graduation this afternoon, but figured, hey, I got time to go check out some new country. So never been here, quite here, driven by it a lot, but never dove off right here. So may not find anything, or we may stumble upon heaven. Who knows? We'll give her a heck and see what we can find. Isn't that right, Bearbait?
Yeah.
And because Bearbait has a way with bears, bam, bringing the Glock, just in case. I gotta be a protective dad. Alright guys, we'll check back with you, hopefully with some big sheds. If not, it's never too early to start scouting. We're a couple miles in, haven't found anything yet, but dang sure found a spot I need to hunt this fall. I mean, there is some elk sign in here for sure. Beautiful spot. Anyway, just coming around, and found this little area I glassed up, but I wasn't sure what it was, you know, sign of a human. But look at all these hammers. Whoever's here, or was here a long time ago, sitting there just, I don't know, digging for gold, or who knows, definitely some minerals. There's a lot of different minerals and stuff up here. I don't know all of them, but the little paint brushes and stuff, some rope, and the rakes. I mean, they're just digging in. They found something, and so they're just digging in. I'm trying to think of the minerals. There's a, no, I don't want to say because it's too obvious then where I'm at, but anyway, there's a lot of mining that goes on up here. And then there's this little thing here. I'm not sure what this is all about. Little notes that have broken up. That's an old mining claim. That's what it is.
If you know what kind of mineral it is, then comment down below what you think it is.
Yeah, there you go. Alright guys, well, we're in some great looking elk country where they would have wintered at. A lot of sign. Elk just everywhere. There's rubs everywhere. I mean, it's definitely from September through the winter. There's a lot of elk in here. So, but hadn't found a shed yet. Alright, we'll keep looking. That I must have cut that off too short, because that was about 60 seconds ago, and I was just playing on my route which way to send Bearbait here, and something caught my eye. Threw some glasses on it over here, and it's a deer shed laying up into there. So, and it's definitely a decent deer shed. I don't know, it might be a big old forky, but it's got some size on it. It's not just some little danker dog, I don't think. So, anyway, we'll head up there and check it out. We'll catch back with you in a sec. So we're walking up to that deer shed. Cruise up through here. There's a lot of old blowdown in here, but it's south facing, so that's all good. There's tons of deer feed in here. A lot of mountain mahogany, buckbrush, sagebrush. And the closer I get to the deer shed, the thinner it's looking, but oh well, we're not skunked. Coming into a new area. There it is. It looks at least hard white. Brown, no, it's a brown shed from this year with a cool acorn. It's definitely on the smaller side, more of a dinky dog shed, but look at that acorn on that G2 there. Good color. Alright, I'm gonna get some pictures of it, and then we're not skunked. I guess go ahead and spin it around. Here's that deer shed. Just a gorgeous little buck, a little mountain buck. Doesn't score anything, but it's got good color, got character, and keeps us on the board. Isn't that right, Bear Bait?
Yeah.
Trashy shit. Crap. I mean, somebody, and guys, we're up in an area where you have to hike in. I mean, there's no roads anywhere. It's we are fairly close to where a bunch of squirrel squeezers head up their trails and go hiking, but this is I mean, you got to hike all this stuff in, the barrels, everything. There's no roads. It's I hate it when people leave trash because they're just freaking squirrel squeezers. So yeah, at least they made themselves a crapper. Shovels is probably the same guys that are, except this all looks much newer. But somebody's up here raking rocks looking for gems or whatever, you know. They've got it chained to the tree so nobody comes and takes it. They got all their pots and pans in here, so whoever it is comes up. Because none of this stuff is that old. But still, it drives me nuts. Why don't they pack their trash out as often as they pack their crap in? Anyway, you can see where animals have chewed on that. Scattered everything. I mean, that's what a bear's gonna do. But anyway, thanks guys for jacking up my Colorado. Appreciate it. You're glassing, but the area that I had marked off on the map where I wanted to eventually get to, as soon as we sat down and started glassing over there, I can see a dozen deer, and one of them is definitely a buck. Maybe has 4 inches of growth already. Big old white face on him and sway back. So for some reason he's hanging out with those does, but regardless, I've got something to keep an eye on. And they're sitting on just a gorgeous south-facing bowl. So the next time I come up in here, I'm gonna have to get in here with Bear Bait, and we're gonna have to walk that all up. I'm gonna sit here for quite a while though and try to glass this whole bowl, and then we're gonna start zigzagging our way back to the rig. Quick trip today, but who knows what we might find still. Just an update. I found you can't tell, I got the phone held up against my Timba 42 Swarovskis, but right beside that tree, the brown lightning struck stub, just to the left of it is a big old white deer shed. I can't tell just how good or what he is, and they always look bigger in the glass, but definitely looks like an old white big deer shed. So anyway, I'll keep glassing. I hate these bastards. There, can you see it? Oh, little damn tick. There it is. I hate these. Bear Bait and I are back to the truck. Just a quick little outing this morning. While we now we gotta head down, get all gussied up and go to my nephew's graduation, so that's a good thing. And then tomorrow is Mother's Day, so yeah, I'm just gonna guess that I'm not gonna be allowed to go shed hunting on that day. Just a guess. And I'm thinking if I ask her, hey honey, I love you, would you like to go shed hunting with your kids? Yeah, we all know what the answer to that is too. So anyway, we'll start making plans for next weekend. I know I've got the youngest, the 6-year-old's got football camp, and maybe this knucklehead, if enough boys his age show up, we'll see. But definitely one day next week I'll be able to get out, and hopefully Saturday he and I can head back up here and see if we can go pick up that white deer that we saw. But we've got another spot that I've been wanting to go to. They just don't have the gates open yet. So anyway, I got 4 spots that we got some serious scouting to get done this summer. Buddy's gonna draw a big a bull tag up here for first season, and then this knucklehead and my wife should both draw late season bulls and late season bucks in here. So yeah, we're gonna start scouting now. Never too early to start scouting. I think that's a big problem that a lot of people have, is they wait until August, and it doesn't do you any good. I found some great areas I've never been in before. Saw a big old white-faced buck back in there. Found some sheds. So scouting never stops. But anyway, we'll hopefully be able to get you some video next week.
Yeah.
Y'all be
Remember to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos.
all right. Way to go. All right, bear bait, and what are we gonna call me?
Muley Scout.
Scout. We're checking out.